Hello, I'm Zaichik, founder of ElasticSteel, method of athletic conditioning. Today I'm quickly going to talk about the abductor pain. Usually that pain is localized in gluteus medius. You might think that it's medius, you might think that it's tensor fascillaris, you might think that it's the upper part of the glute maximus. Usually it's the minimus. But people often think that it's sideline kicks. In other words, you feel that Zaichik up here and people think that it's because that leg is coming up here, the abductors. Very often what happens, especially for the people that saw the front line kicks on the side of the body, in other words, the front kick is not here, the front kick is here, more on the side of the body or partially rotated, and what ends up happening is the hip follows. So you don't have enough flexibility to come from this hip, and this happens. Once this happens, to get the maximum range of motion here, this muscles contract. Of course, this muscles work also because of the position, but this muscles contract. When they contract constantly and constantly, you're going to get those spasms there. So you can try to release them, you're going to get spasms there, you release them, you do deep tissue massage, you release them, you get spasms there. What you really need is you need the ability to bring this up here. Once you can bring this up here without doing this, there's nothing wrong with coming up here for deeper kicks, but it's not something you should be doing all the time. You should have this range of motion. If you don't have it, if you try to do what I just did and you feel it in your hamstrings, in your adductors, sometimes even in deep in here, if you feel that, that's probably where it's coming from and not from this muscle. Same thing happens with the opposite with sideline kick. So I'm going to demonstrate sideline kick with the opposite leg here. If I can bring this hip up and just move my pelvis, I'm not going to use my abductors. However, if my pelvis is low, I have to do it only from this abductors here, okay? And I cannot use my pelvis. If I cannot use my pelvis, I'm going to bring my abductors in a very, very short range and contract it in a very short range. I'm going to get spasms. The problem is in exactly the same place. Doesn't matter if I'm throwing front line kicks here or sideline kicks here. The problem is still usually here, although you're going to feel it here. So what should you do? You should actually release and get full range of motion so that you can have this, you can have that. Once you have those positions, this is usually going to let go. I'm Zaichik. Thank you for watching.